Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siva aisyah, number name 33220070. I'm here to read the news part 1. Baby caterpillar was tired. All summer long she had been traveling slowly through the green world where she lived, and feeding on the green leaves that grew near her home. Now autumn had come and Mother Nature had given a holiday to the leaves, who put on their new dress of red and gold and played tag with the breezes. Baby caterpillar went to play, too, but could not run so fast as the happy little leaves, and she grew very tired and thought she would take a nap. So she found a cozy place among the branches of a grapevine, and made herself a soft, silky blanket. Then she rolled herself away within it, and then in her queer little cradle went to sleep. One night late in the fall, Jack Frost came over the hill, his feet the cradle swinging to and fro, and began to play rudely with it, for he is a roguish little fellow, and touches everything that comes in his way. But the warm blanket hid the little sleeper so that Jack could not find her. By and by King Winter came, bringing beautiful snow blankets to Mother Nature Flower's babies. He gently rocked the cradle as he passed and whispered, "Sleep, baby, sleep. You have no need of my blankets." At last spring came with the sunbeams, the best and merits of Mother Nature's helpers. They awoke the flowers from their long winter nap, and called to the birds and the brooks to begin their songs. When they came to the little brown cradle, they stopped to rest, and baby caterpillar began to get very warm under the thick blanket. She woke up and stretched herself, and her cradle broke, and she came out to greet the spring, but with a change. Instead of the old dingy dress that she went to sleep in, she now had a beautiful yellow one, and instead of crawling among the leaves, she flew up and away into the sweet spring air to play with the sunbeams and flowers, and the little children called her a butterfly. Part 2. Read this twister don't you naturally read it 3 times. Number 1. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Number 2. Can you can a can't can into an and can like a canner can a can't can into an and can't can. Can you can into an and can like a canner can a can't can into an and can. Can you can a can into an and can't can like a canner can a can't can into an and can't. Number 3. Silly, Sally, swiftly, shoot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly, Sally, shot, silly, Sally, shot. The sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack, sheep should sleep in a shed. Silly, Sally, swiftly sought 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally sought. Silly Sally sought. Then sheep shouldn't sleep in a sack. Sheep should sleep in a sack. Silly Sally swiftly sought 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally sought. Silly Sally sought. The sheep shouldn't sleep in a sack. Sheep should sleep in a sack. Number 4. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in proper copper coffee pot. I may be of my dad, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is proper cup of coffee made in proper copper coffee pot. I may be of my dad, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be of my dad, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Number 5. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest breath and loudest boots, he thrusts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the gods. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest breath and loudest boots, he thrusts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest breath and loudest boots, he thrusts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. More or less sorry. Thank you.